Hey everybody, Mark Johnson here, founder and creative director of Able Abe Studios. Back again with another vlog. Today's vlog is number 15. I'm going week by week. My intent, like I started with the beginning of the videos, is just kind of document my progress, week by week. So in a sense, by the end of the year, I should have about 52 little vlog posts. That's what I'm hoping, and that way I can go back and review it and see the year in vlog videos. But this past week, I'm saying my previous video, I mentioned that I was feeling having a hard time making decisions. Not that I couldn't make a decision, but a lot of times I'd make it more complicated than it needed to be. You know what I'm saying? And I would think that a lot of the times the reasons things were hard to I was having difficulty making a decision is because I was just putting too much thought into it. Thinking this, this and that, this could happen, way about this. And so what I did this week, or even toward the end of the last week, to kind of help myself be a little more decisive, was look at my to-do list for the day and just number 1, 2, 3, 4, the things that I would like to get accomplished. I'm saying? Obviously I have things that I have listed there, but what's going to get done first? There's a saying that you should tackle, or maybe it was Brian Tracy, that says talk about eat the biggest frog first. In a sense, you want to get the biggest, nastiest project out of the way so that you can build momentum. So once you get that done, everything kind of seems like downhill. And so it's kind of a take on that, but for me it's a little simpler. It's just kind of where I'm at in that day. So obviously I'm the person that works from home studio wise, and so I just kind of thought, okay, what's going to happen next? Okay, this is the part of the day I'm over here. So I just kind of just based it on that. So wherever I was at, I could start and do something. Once I took a look at the list, I knew what number 1 was, number 2, and number 3, and so I would just do those in order. And so I didn't have to make a decision about which one's the biggest frog, which one is next. I just kind of like 1 down, 2 down, 3 down, just kind of through the process. And so today I kind of just started with just kind of spending some time, because I have a apartment inspection tomorrow. So not that my place was a mess, but I just kind of spent some time getting tidying some stuff up, put some things back where they needed to go, and so the place looks a little nicer. It's ready to be inspected, so I shouldn't have any problem with that. And then the rest of the day was just kind of really open to kind of do the things that I need to get done. So I was doing that, and just one by one things got done. So so I'm progressing to the next stage with the realtor. So I'm hoping to hear back with him in the next couple of days what he feels about the stuff I've done so far. I'm nearing the end of the commission piece, RP, so I'm seeing that actually I should definitely be done with that this week. And just kind of being that yesterday being that yesterday was Sunday, what I usually do on Sundays is I take the time just to kind of reflect, number 1, on the past week, being that this week is the last few days in April. I also took the time to kind of reflect on what I would like to be able to do this next coming month, and how to improve on the things that I've been able to accomplish this month. And just kind of really keep it really simple, just kind of seeing where I'm at currently, and then also how can I gain more, be more accomplished in this coming month. One of the things that I talk myself into is kind of each month adding on something new to do, become a habit. One of the things that I did this month that was in a sense something I want to continue making a habit is the writings. And so when I talk about the writings, just a blog post that was a piece that I wrote, maybe 800 words, maybe 1,000, just to kind of depend on how inspired I was when I was writing it. And being that I got Grammarly, I got that real membership. And that was one of the things, is that I was wanting something to read it, but I could never find anyone to read it, and so I didn't really know how Grammarly or grammar, it needed to be edited. Put it that way, it just needed to be edited, and I didn't know how well it was. I mean, I felt that I had written it well. The story seemed intense or interesting, and so I took the Grammarly membership and applied those to those projects, and so I want to keep doing that. But I also want to also take on writing fresh content and also rewriting some of the stuff that I have still on the computer that's not been typed out. So it's kind of a process, and I can see where I can make that happen. And so, I took the time to reflect on my, this month, what I would like to accomplish in the next month. And then I did something also that I hadn't done in a while, and I just kind of felt inspired to do it yesterday. And what it was is kind of reflect on 4 things, 4 areas in my life that, make a well-rounded person, in a sense, let's just say that. And the 4 areas are health, wealth, love, and happiness. And so, I kind of looked at my health. Well, I felt when I had previously written that, did this, in-depth look at myself, it was probably a couple years ago, maybe 3 to 4 years ago. And I remember just kind of writing it out and spending the time with pen and paper, just kind of, taking notes. And I definitely feel from then till now, I'm definitely feeling like I'm more healthy. Yeah, that's not the way you say it, but I'm healthier, eating a lot of fruits. I think I took, or I'm slowly trying to take the Dr. Morse or Dr. Sebi diet and incorporate it into my life slowly. So things that got excluded, like, I'm not eating any eggs anymore. I'm not doing very few dairy products. I do the sour cream for the tacos and burritos, cheese, but no eggs, no milk. I was drinking coconut milk for a long time, but not even doing coconut milk anymore. I guess the fruit is the major change, because I'm having fruit is basically my breakfast, a bowl of fruit. And, just kind of keeping dinner really simple, nothing too difficult. Maybe maybe a snack, but then again, the snack is probably dried fruit or just fruit, you know what I'm saying? So keep it real simple. Wealth, I feel, if anything, it's really about what I've changed since then till now, is that I'm just managing my money better. I've read a book, Daniel D. Piazza, and it was a book about profit first. And I think I read it. No. Sorry. What was the book? It's kind of bugging me if I don't get it. But the book was called Rich 20-something. And so he's kind of like an entrepreneur, young guy. I followed him on Instagram, and I got his book. And it just kind of talks about ways you can kind of, streamline the money that you have, your income, basically streamline it. So, anything that you're not using, cut it out. Like for myself, one of the things that I ended up doing was I had internet, but then I also had a phone line, and then I also had a cell phone. So basically what I did is just kind of cut out the phone line I wasn't using, I had been using it for years, and then I cut out the internet service, and then went to a person, or actually in a sense Comcast Infinity, where they provide just the internet service free. I understand they can try to, upsell me at some point, but I just keep telling them no. And so the internet is all I really need. That kind of helps me get the Netflix through the PlayStation. So it helps me get everything I need. Love. So I would think when I previously did this review, I didn't really have anything going. And right now, I don't really have anything going. But I think the in-between time, there was something happening. And again, it wasn't anything super major. Things happen, and it was nice, having someone to kind of do things with. And, now it's not necessarily a long distance relationship. We're friends. Let's just kind of say that. And, we talk, I wouldn't say regularly, but, as, you feel the need to, talk to somebody, you say, hey, what's up? You send them a text and you give them a call, that kind of thing. So, I wouldn't even say, I would say we're friends. And so I'll leave it at that. But even just that right there, helps get through the times where things are a little tougher. You have someone to go to. You can pick up the phone and talk to this person and just say, hey. So that's been helpful, and I would say I'm in a better spot than I was previous when I did this. So health, wealth, love, and happiness. And so for me to kind of explain the happiness part of it is really simple. It's the journey, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm happy on this journey in the sense that, I have some things that I want to accomplish, and it's going to take time to get there. I'm definitely on that, brick a day, you know what I'm saying? Lay a brick, you know what I'm saying? Lay a brick, and at some point it's going to get done. You'll have a wall, you'll have a house, whatever it may be. So I'm on that. I'm on that path. And so if I take every day and do something, again, trying to do as much as I possibly can each and every day, I feel I'll be there, And, as projects are, getting pushed along, I'm seeing that there is light at the end of the tunnel, you know what I'm saying? So I feel good about that, I guess that is making me happy. I'm in a place where, things are good enough. I think I also would like more, So I wouldn't say I'm like extremely happy. I'm just good, I'm good. And just being good, obviously that means it could be great and that could be amazing. And you say, so there's room for improvement. I think there's room for improvement all the way across the board and all those things. But just to kind of be able to be mindful of where I'm at and where I was and see that there was definitely some progress is inspiring. It's definitely motivating me to keep going on. And so I'm going to continue to do the things that I'm doing, and believe that I will get there. Definitely. Someday, and it will. So yeah, that's kind of my vlog. It's gotten a little long, maybe. So yeah, I hope everyone's off to a great week. Keep it on. Keep doing what you're doing, and yeah, like I said, you'll definitely make it. So, like we always do this time, have a blessed day. See you on the flip side. Let's go.